Hey, 1335 student ministry. Yes, I said 1335. Everyone voted. Results were in, and they were real close. John 1335 says, "People know you're my disciples by the way you love one another," and that's what you voted on. That's what you want the student ministry to be, and I'm so excited that that's going to be our mission and our focus going forward, and to really help keep us in check. And for those of you who joined the Zoom call Wednesday, thank you. We had a ton of fun. We played games. We hung out. Did a devotion. It was a lot of fun. So if you missed out, there will be another opportunity every Wednesday that we are during this quarantine. We're going to be meeting up at 6 o'clock, which is our normal time on the Zoom call. We've already sent out all that information on how to join up with that over text and email. And we have reminders coming up. There's going to be lots of stuff going on during the week. We've even got a scavenger hunt type thing we're releasing today. You have till Tuesday at 3 o'clock to send one photo in. It's one photo. There's 1 point for everything in the photo. So you get to submit one photo. If you have a sibling, you can gather together with them. And the prize is going to be sent. We're going to be sending you a copy of the game Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. Now, that is a card game. If you have played it, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't, still a lot of fun. So we're going to be giving out a prize for this contest. Remember that is Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Send your photo in through text or email to me. Speaking of that, while you're at home, I hope things are going well. We really miss you guys. Something's kind of been on my heart though. What are you doing with your time at home? You know, a lot of people give this excuse that they don't have time, right, to read their Bible or grow and things like that. So what are you doing with your time? Now that excuse is kind of out the window for a lot of us, what are you doing? Are you growing closer to God? How are you growing closer to God? And how are you treating people around you? I know things may be a little tense since you're around people a little bit more. Are you being kind? Are you showing more patience? Are you being encouraging to people when it doesn't feel like that's really, the easiest thing to do? Are you still doing that? Because as I read in Luke 6, 43 through 45, a good tree can't produce bad fruit, and a bad tree can't produce good fruit. A tree is identified by its fruit. Figs are never gathered from thorn bushes, and grapes are not picked from bramble bushes. A good person produces good things from the treasury of a good heart. An evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart. For what you say flows from what is in your heart. Now, Proverbs 4:23 says the same thing. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. What you take in is what comes out. So how are you growing towards God during this time? And I've been thinking a lot about that. And what I want to start doing is doing a chapter a day out of a book of the Bible, right? Because we all have that accessible to us. So this week what we're going to do is be reading 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John. Read a chapter a day, right? So pray, read the chapter, and then write down what really stood out to you and how you can apply that to your life, and then send it to me. Text it to me. I'm going to be working through those things too. We're all going to be reading through it together because that lines up really well with our new verse. So John has some real practical applications about what that looks like in our life and how we can make sure we're doing that. Even while we're just around our family, are we reaching out? Are we calling people? Are we checking on people through phone and voice chat and FaceTime and things like that? So remember, this week, pray, read a chapter, write down what stands out to you and how you can apply that to your life right now, so you can grow towards Him during this time and really use this time to develop some good habits. Galatians 5:22 says the fruits of the Spirit, right? The fruits of a relationship with God are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And I can agree. I know you agree. Those are all things we want in our life and we really need right now, especially now as we're being around people and kind of using this time to grow. So join us Wednesday at the Zoom call at 6. If you have any questions, text me on how to be a part of that as we hang out. Remember, Tuesday, we're going to play Fortnite. I sent out my information. If you are into Fortnite and you like to play Fortnite, I sent out my information account, Epic account. If you want to get up with me, we'll be playing from 6 to 7:30. The Zoom call will be at 6. And remember, you have till Tuesday at 3 to send one photo, not lots of photos, one photo with as many things in it that get you points as possible to win a game that you can play at your house with the people that you are currently hanging around with. So we'll talk to you soon. Miss you, praying for you, and we'll see you soon.